Hi, today we are going to see the difference between hub, switch and router. First, hub. Hub is used in the physical layer, where switch is used in the data link layer and router is used in the network layer. So in the OSI model, in layer 1 we are using the hub, in layer 2 we are using the switch, and layer 3 we are using the router. And next, we all know that hub will receive the incoming packet and transfer it to all the other ports. ஹப்ஸில் வந்து ஒரு டேட்டா வந்ததுன்னா அது மீதி கனெக்ட் இருக்க எல்லா நோட்ஸ் அண்ட் போர்ட்ஸ்க்கும் ஷேர் பண்ணணும் நம்மளுக்கே தெரியும். ஸோ ரிசீவிங் இன்கமிங் டேட்டா பேக்கெட்ஸ் அண்ட் ப்ராட்காஸ்ட் டு ஆல் த கனெக்டட் டிவைஸ். பட் switch will find the designated MAC address like NIC Ethernet card mari. It will also have the MAC address. So incoming packets and the designated MAC address ku correct ah vantu share pannum. But again the router is more intelligent than hub and switch. What it means, different segments of networks depending upon their IP address வச்சு network segments குள்ளேயே வந்துட்டு it can share the data. It has two more additional performance like filtering and encapsulation. And hub works on based on broadcast, switch works on MAC address, router works on IP address. So for make the hub, we need at least single network connections for both the hub and the switches. But for router, we need at least two network connections. And according to the expensiveness, hub is cheaper when compared to both the switches and routers. Switch is expensive than hub, but the router is more expensive than both hubs and switches. And in the connections where hub is used in LANs and switch is also used in LANs, but the router is used in both LAN, MAN and WAN. That is local area network, metropolitan area network and then wide area network. And according to the speed of the hub is originally it is 10 Mbps per second. Nowadays it is 100 Mbps per second. For switch it is 10 to 100 Mbps per second. But for the router it is of two types, wired and wireless. For wireless it is 1 to 10 Mbps per second and wired is 100 Mbps per second. Hub perform half duplex transmission method. Half duplex transmission method is both the end the data can be sent and transferred but not at the same time. And switch perform full duplex transmission. Router it is also perform full duplex transmission in nature. Next one is according to the security. This hub will provide the lower level of security because all the connected devices can see the same traffic due to sharing data to all the ports and nodes. Next one is switch. Switch enhances security by isolating the traffic within each port, creating a separate broadcast domain based on their MAC addresses. Next one is router. It improves the security by separating the network segments. By creating this separate network segments, they are preventing the direct access of different networks. And finally, hub is not intelligent. Why? Because means it includes amplification on repeaters. Next one, switch is intelligence. Why? Because means it passes a message to the selected devices by inspecting their MAC addresses. And finally, router. Compared to hub and switch, router is more sophisticated and intelligent device because it can read the IP address and direct the packet to the another networks also by specifying it IP addresses. And finally, router can have built address table that helps for routing their decisions. Thank you. Please subscribe for next updates.